Ollie, you guys all stand back so everybody can see you.
Sketchy Eric.
And I am Michael Wass. I will be taking care of running the decorations for Palmport and the DJs. So a little bit about our PCP, what we have planned. So we've been, as you might know, we've been running workshops since last week on every Tuesday. You can come learn about what it is to be steampunk, why it's so awesome, how much fun it can be. We also, for PCP purposes, we've already been in contact with several DJs. We're working on details potentially with them, and we have a lot of really fun stuff planned. To tell you more about, we have our favorite alum, Mark Wilco.
Do you have a guest pass?
So just a quick introduction, a little bit
It's
about
in the immediate proximity of students. But that didn't really matter last year, so why should it?
If you're attending our meetings, Steampunk is utilizing like this. Utilizing a neo-Victorian aesthetic. You have a lot of use of leather and brass and, of course, goggles in order to give a sort of neo-industrial effect. I want to tell you a little bit about what we've been planning for the past year for our upcoming PCP. We hope to throw you the best PCP in the most classic sense of the word, of the phrase PCP, focusing our efforts back on Palmport. Speaking in Palmport, we hope to show you a fantastic evening dancing aboard the skyship Nautilus, with the Zeppelin hanging overhead, movable wings, and the red velvet rope treatment, where you can dance in front of a steam engine where your DJs will be playing music for you all night long. On Z Green, we want to show you the machine shop, where taking the center stage will be a large mechanical spider perched over a Lego pit for you to construct your own mechanical marvels, which will hopefully be later donated to a new college rec room. Also there, we hope to have lots of other bits of interesting steampunk regalia provided from the Central Florida Steampunk Association, including things like decals, little bits of gear and whatnot. So if you haven't been able to make any of our meetings, but you still want to slap some brass on something, we'll have everything taken care of for you. Moving over to the room formerly known as Fishbowl, the Black Box Theater, we're going to have the boiler room. We're going to be having spinning gears decorating the walls. We're going to be having moving pipes, blasting music, a sort of dark, industrial sort of atmosphere to it, with lots of shiny things on the walls for you to spin around and play with. And finally, in the Admiral's Lounge, we're actually going to have a separate catering force specifically to make sure that you're taken care of. We're going to be having, instead of the haphazardly scattered pillows of yesteryear, we want to make sure that you have a nice comfortable place for everyone to relax and watch some Goldberg machines and other kinetic art. That's pretty much it.
Last PCP, the area by the banyan tree was really cool, and I was wondering if you guys could come up with an idea for that again.
I don't think we've come up with an idea yet for it, but we are all ears for it. Mark will answer better.
We have had a couple ideas for the area by the banyan tree.
Okay.
We're working with those ideas currently. Those are more recent ideas. Like you said, I absolutely enjoyed the banyan tree. I was very surprised with how well it turned out. But we wanted to really make sure that we focused the bulk of our efforts on the traditional areas. Being at Palmport Party, we wanted to make sure that Palmport was the center of celebrations. Make sure that we have Palmport, Z Green, the Black Box Theater, and the chill out room to make sure we're absolutely locked down before moving on to any sort of tertiary here. Any other questions? So to make sure I heard you right, you wanted me to reiterate what the decorations for Palmport will be? Okay. So what we're hoping for Palmport to be is we want to sort of paint the ambiance of a flying airship, the airship Nautilus. Above, in the center of Palmport, in that square area, hanging in the center of the trees, we want to build a Zeppelin body with wings coming out of it, and they're currently working on a pulley system which the wings can actually flap. Trailing down, we have a chandelier underneath, over the deck floor, which we will have a chain or rope coming down to a red velvet lined deck. Also, where the DJ booth would otherwise be, we hope to have a relevated platform as usual to make sure that none of the equipment gets knocked over or trampled on. But also want to make sure that there's a interesting engine, an interesting steam engine behind it, which we'll be utilizing a smoke machine for and try to give it an interesting feel to it. Make sure the DJs have all the lights they need, make sure there's plenty of
Yeah, what percentage of the music is going to be dubstep?
as little as possible.
Okay.
We're hoping to actually get a very eclectic view of what sort of music we should be playing. We want to make sure that we cover all of our bases and that everybody will have a few sets. Eric will be one of our DJs for the platform. We want to make sure that everybody's going to have an opportunity to dance to the music that they want. So the music in Palmport, as always, is going to be very different from the music you'll be having in the Black Box Theater, but we will be having a little bit of everything, but it will not be a 100% dance dubstep or a predominantly dubstep.
Do you have any plans for the Nook, or are the only dance areas going to be the Black Box and Palm Court?
As I said, we're currently working on a few ideas. We've been working on a few ideas for a couple months now for the Nook and the Banyan area.
Okay.
But we wanted to make sure that we had 100% down the areas of Palm Court, Z Green, the Black Box Theater, and the Killer. So these are the ideas we're putting forward to you today. And as you can see, we have quite a large crew, but there are many more than this who could not be here today. We have a crew between 35 and 40 currently on board, and many, many more who are signing up every day. So if you have an idea that you would like to put forward for the Nook or Banyan Tree area, we absolutely welcome it, and we'd love you to join the revolution.
Any other questions?
Any other questions?
What type of food will be served?
There will of course be food. We actually have two separate catering groups within our group. One of them is going to be focused entirely on the an after PCP breakfast, and we have another one that is specifically geared towards the killer. As far as exactly what sort of foods will be served, we are going to guarantee that there is both a vegetarian and non-vegetarian option for both especially for the early morning breakfast. We want to take a lighter approach to the foods that will be served in the chill-out room instead of just a couple bags of chips and some gummy bears. We're putting together a menu to actually have catered throughout the evening, and we have catering staff on hand. Any other questions? Can't see. Thank you very much. Yes, one more. We just told you about it. Let's give the other piece. Thank you very much for listening. We're